Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back to another round of street vlogging. And today, we are going to discuss very, very important update. Because with some of you that are sharing our video, you can see that our videos are making impact. And it's going to change a lot of things concerning our homeland, and we cannot stop, and we cannot do otherwise. Thank you very much for joining us once again. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channels, and by doing that, you are helping to change the narrative and to improve our homeland and make it the best. Because their homeland can only be the best if all of us join hands together. So what are we going to discuss today? You heard about this circular or notice by the Anambra State government on landlords and property owners along the major roads or major view in the state, that they should repaint their houses and front area, decorating it. So, and this has kept a lot of people on discussions about this, because a lot of people have been critical to the governor of Anambra State based on nonchalant attitude on environment, and for not having a commissioner or a proper commissioner of environment who will be a strict environmental commissioner. What they mean is that somebody that is on the street, not in the office, a person that will be taking the issue of environment street by street, road by road, every day, making a great impact which can be seen immediately, not the one that you'll be hailing out what you have achieved which nobody sees. So that's what they are. People have been critical. And also in this channel we talked about how the major policies that they announced earlier of repainting houses, planting trees, were suddenly abandoned. If you've been following us, you see some weeks ago we did that, and we said that this is showing the inability of the government to properly bring out something or have a vision that they really believe in, or something that can change the narrative. And environment has been one of the weakest link in Gov.Soludo administration. Because if we would have get the environment right in Anambra State, bet me, oh boy, the governor of Anambra State would have actually achieved the Dubai he's been talking about. Because think about if he would have followed on with the plan to repaint the houses that he announced last year, almost going to 2 years now, that he said that they were going to do that. There will be enforcement, and there will be prizes given, and the planting of trees, greening everywhere. It would have been, people who have been talking about the promise of Dubai is finally have arrived. And by now they will be calling him not just Oluwatoegu, but they would have been calling him the Dubai Taiwan governor. The Dubai Taiwan governor. Instead of jokingly saying that he promised this but not achieving any. Because the environment is the number one thing that if you get right, a place like Anambra State, people are basically doing most of the things the government is supposed to do. If the government can come up with proper policy and implementation of virtually everything, basically the state would have been better than it is at the moment. Because when they launched Anambra Chake, people thought they are serious about that. they announce it, make a lot of noise about it, waste money, gathering people. Oh, Anambra Chake, they come to Onitsha. People were thinking they are serious, not knowing that they are not serious. The environmental commissioner that is hardly seen in the street came up having street, people were thinking that is, that finally Anambra is about to have proper environmental commissioner and environmental policy. But to their shock is that everything was abandoned, everything was taken off again, and a year and suddenly they just come up. And the funny thing about this is that they said that this policy, that they are going to start implementing it in July 1st. In July 1st, that they will start inspecting houses, major front areas. So you'll be asking yourself, what has happened during the dry season? Because in July 1st, if my memory can help me, we'll be in the thick of rainy season. So no rightful thinking man will start painting his house or her fences that time, because the rain will not permit you to do so. That shows you that, when they do things, they are not really thoughtful about it. They just wake up because people are saying it, because they don't mean it. They just move quickly. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. You think they are going to do it. The media warriors or influencers will go on the street singing praises of what they are doing, and suddenly everything died down and we are back to square one again. So that's the major problem. Because like I said before, if I were to be environmental commissioner of Anambra State, 6 months, you cannot believe what you see in Onitsha, in Oka, Nnewi, Ekulobia. The whole place, street by street, will be completely changed. It's not a rocket science. You don't need so much money to do these things. I'm telling you, you can achieve great things or greater things within 6 months. That's what I'm saying. I mean what I'm saying. When I'm saying these things, you understand the passion of doing these things, because every city in the world or every place in the world is known by how clean or how the environment is friendly. If the environment is not human friendly or human kappa, if it's not compatible with human living, better living conditions, you know that it will not attract attention much. That's what we are saying. Dubai is also known for not just for high-rise building and all those nice roads, but it's about the environment, how the Sheikh was able to transform the environment. That's what we are saying. That can be achieved in Anambra State. That can be done. But I don't know why the governor doesn't bother about these things. You can see the level of sand dunes in the streets, even the newly constructed roads, very dirty, very unkept, look like roads that were constructed 10 years ago. That's not how it's done. Open drainages, it's an eyesore. It's an eyesore and constitute health implications, and they constitute danger to the public, because many people are breaking their legs and their hands. You can see that what these things are creating is not something that a prof can be advocating or failing on. People are judging Soludo not on the roads he's constructing. People think that when Soludo, like I was discussing with a gentleman, he said to me that they lost confidence in Soludo, not because Soludo will not construct roads. He said that he thought, as they were advising, or Soludo was talking before, that he will bring a policy on everything that will change the homeland, and he will implement it aggressively. That what Soludo would have done is a policy